Hi there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your full moon in Libra reading. It will roughly span the time of the 31st to, let's say, a few days before that and a few days after that. The energy of the full moon is so potent, and so it may kind of bubble out, right? A few days before the 31st and a few days after. Nonetheless, dear Capricorn, let's get right to your reading here. I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I have a new device that I'm filming on, so if I'm darting my gaze around, it's because I'm not so familiar with the orientation here of this camera. Nonetheless, I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera, and I was getting this focus for you. I was hearing this song specifically. I'm going home, I'm going home. Either I'm going home or she's going home. I don't quite recall exactly the lyrics. But I'm hearing everyone knows I'm going home, something to that effect. There's something of a focus here on what feels to be the nucleus of, I'm hearing source, I'm hearing vision, I'm also hearing, and it's almost like I'm getting that you want to take a very, very, very directive approach with that. Whatever has sort of been skirted around, okay, it's like I'm hearing I'm either making it or I'm breaking it. I'm hearing I'm making it happen, or I'm hearing I'm maddened. Two of Cups upright, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what else comes through. The world. I'm hearing betting on your chances, betting on your wages as well. The High Priestess looking over at the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Five of Cups, Death. Okay, woo. Dear Capricorn, okay, I'm hearing coming to terms with what it is that we're feeling. I'm hearing right up and out. The Son of Wands in reverse sits right at the base of your reading. Let me just adjust this just a tad, okay. Son of Wands in reverse, right at the base of your reading. Mirroring here, the Two of Pentacles, okay. I'm hearing there's been a waiting game of how it is that we wish to orient ourselves, perhaps physically, financially, materially, also environmentally, by way of place and time and space, the actual space, a location as well, for taking on matters in a head-on directive fashion of what it is that we wish to create, what it is that we wish to manifest physically. I'm hearing to create as a space, to make space for matters that are emotional. There's a focus here on channeling specifically of the frequency of love, of emotions, of compassion, in a way that is, again, has a sort of direction to it. And it's like, okay, I'm feeling it. I know I'm feeling it. And I'm almost imagining you having your hands full of something, having almost buckets, I'm hearing, of water in either hand, and it's almost like, okay, I recognize that I'm hearing finding, I'm hearing the form of I'm hearing words, I'm hearing formulating words, coming to terms with what it is that I'm feeling. But how is it that in a certain way is, I'm hearing a creative potential, where that frequency, I'm hearing specifically of love, is channeled in a certain way. And so I'm hearing it's not enough to know. I'm hearing I'm hearing I want her. I'm hearing assets. I want to understand how it is that I bring it. I'm hearing I bring it home. Okay. I'm hearing to grandma. Okay. Take it as you will for a number of you. Again, Son of Wands, right? Impending, right at the base here. And I'm getting here that you recognize that there is a passion. Specifically here with the High Priestess and the Two of Cups, there is a passion. There is I'm hearing desirous nature, okay, as well, that we, in a certain way, are grappling with, that we are trying to find balance with, specifically as it pertains to the physical form that emotion takes on, and that which is held in, I'm hearing, as simply an emotion, a frequency of love. Now, you have here the Five of Cups, mirroring Death, and they're both sitting atop the Son of Wands in reverse. There is here transformation, as we feel it, of the emotional dimension. And there is the recognition that what we're working with is, I'm hearing rebound potential, whatever that may mean to a number of you, is, I'm hearing, worth saving, is also worth, I'm hearing, sacrificing, perhaps sacrificing for. I'm hearing the name of, I'm hearing the game for, the game of. There's something that you're taking, there's a seriousness, Capricorn, to what you feel you are entertaining as a notion, as a framework, a concept of love. And I'm hearing also the construct of love. And it's like, I'm hearing it's not frivolous. I'm hearing it's what it I'm hearing bestows me with is I'm hearing perhaps even just the simple lightheartedness, the sheer enjoyment of self-expression emotionally, or what it feels like to feel that there is the space for that, for the sharing space for that. But what it is that in a certain way it signifies for me is I'm hearing runs layers deep. Okay, I'm hearing through my veins. I'm hearing in essence, I'm hearing of love. I'm hearing God, take it as you will. I'm hearing godly, godlike. And there may be the feeling that I'm hearing I'm hearing terminate. I'm hearing also disclose I'm also hearing emotionalize, over emotionalize, make almost we don't want to rock the boat. I'm hearing tandem. We kind of want to I'm hearing to insulate almost, and to incubate even what it is that we feel is well understood, I'm hearing, on a level that is spiritual, emotional, intuitive, energetic, but that is, I'm hearing also perhaps alluded to, okay, I'm hearing by way of your craft, take it as you will, whatever that may mean to a number of you. You're getting that specifically here with the High Priestess, but that is to play a fundamental and transformational role for you emotionally. And I'm hearing when am I ready? I'm hearing when am I ready for that game? I'm hearing I make part with. I'm hearing specifically 5 of Cups, where I make peace with, okay, as well. I'm getting where I'm hearing make and pay my dues, take it as you will, where I recognize I'm hearing the method, I'm hearing of emotional transformation, where I'm hearing godlike, again, whatever that may mean, however that may resonate with a number of you, coming through for a number of you. You have here as well this card of Scorpio, and you may be dealing with an individual who's got a lot of water in their chart, specifically Pisces and Scorpio. I'm hearing Cancer as well, though. And they may, as you feel it, hold a certain expansive potential to you as you feel it. It's like they resemble, I'm hearing godlike. I'm hearing godlike. They remind me of what it is that I resonate with. I'm hearing specifically I resonate with, I value as well emotionally. And it's like I'm hearing feels safe. I'm hearing safe to me, and it's very interesting because there is a sense of I'm hearing conformity, where it's like I feel that there's an assimilation, but at the same time the potential, the power of potential, the power of expansion, of materialization as well, of what can be created. But there is a focus here on specifically for you, Capricorn, how it is that you participate in it in an independent way, be it physically, financially. How is it that what's the role I'm going to take on in a performative way, in a creative way, in a dynamic way, in an assertive way, in a clear way that very clearly draws the line of what I'm feeling. And there is a waiting period for materialization, specifically of perhaps a certain environment, of certain assets. A question, though, of strategy. What is the strategy as well? You have the 3 of Cups upright in your theme right over Temperance in reverse, and this came through for Pisces. You may be dealing with a Pisces, absolutely. You may want to check that video out if you feel that there may be some crossover. And remember, we are all signs. We have every sign in our chart. It's just depending on how much of every sign is sort of operating through our chart, and in what way. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few more cards for you and pull 3 more cards for you, dear Capricorn, and see what comes through. But there is perhaps a certain, let's pull the cards and see. Okay, whoa. Flipping over, doing flips, the Father of Swords. There is a question of exactly what I'm hearing our orientation is, our stance. What is the direction that we want to take on, perhaps communicatively? How is it that we want to, I'm hearing it again, communicate, okay, and the 4 of Cups popping right out, right over the Father of Cups. Father of Swords, but I said Cups, and again, there could be a sense of, I don't only want to communicate, I want to communicate in a way that is emotionally, I'm hearing verbalized, okay, where it's like, I don't feel like I'm just speaking speaking the words, but I'm speaking for my emotions. Okay, I'm acknowledging that the need for the emotionalism of my self-expression, take it as you will, or the referencing of what is held in an emotional space. The Eight of Pentacles mirroring the Four of Cups. Okay, 4, half of 8. Sandwiching the Father of Swords. The focus is, as I'm getting it for you, Capricorn, on how it is that we prepare for a certain conversation, how it is that we are also forming a certain perspective around a certain ideology of what is challenging the both mental paradigm, the emotional paradigm, and the synthetic, I'm hearing, paradigm. What is synthesized by way of how it is that we are, I'm hearing, creating the frequency of our involvement, I'm hearing our engagement in matters that are inherently to be communicated, okay? And it's like, I feel like I need to communicate. I feel like I need to communicate, yes, but what is, I'm hearing the time and the place as well. What is, and there may be a lot of preparation there for that, okay? I'm pulling a few more cards here. Now, 10 of Wands upright, 3 of Swords upright, the Judgment card in reverse, Strength in reverse, and the Son of Wands in reverse in your theme again, right over the 9 of Cups in reverse, and the Father of Cups upright, mirroring here the Son of Wands in reverse. There is a strong focus on what we feel we are to communicate. It's plain and simple as I'm getting it, to communicate, of what it is that we, in a certain way, are forming an identity with. I'm hearing an ideology with. And it's almost like the feeling that I'm getting for you, Capricorn, is that there has been, I'm hearing, pending in motion, certain communicative terms that are to be laid, I'm hearing very clearly down, but the decision has not yet been made with that, as I'm getting it, as to what those terms may be, and that may have been, in a certain way, the crux to the matter that has been emotional. I'm getting it here specifically as it pertains to the Four of Cups. So, in addition to that, there is the desire, Capricorn, to finish, I'm hearing, to almost to alleviate the circumstance through which we are to determine where our stance, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, and where it is that we stand in relation to what it is that we are communicating, what it is that we are also creating as a certain construct. I'm hearing ideology of our participation. I'm hearing of our values as well. And the desire is to make it clear at some point, to make it very clear. But yet again, the feeling is that there is so much that almost must be tended to before that. And it's sort of like the feeling, okay, well, before I am hearing welcome them into my home and hold this conversation, I need to like clean up my mess, sort of feeling. There's right 10 of Wands here, mirroring Judgment in reverse and the Strength card in reverse. There's a whole lot I'm getting on your plate. Specifically, perhaps for a number of you, or the plate of another, take it as you will, that is almost peripheral, I'm hearing guidelines that sort of perhaps are what are orienting and guiding your path, in not your path specifically, but your course along which you are materializing, bringing into form what is held as the notion of love for you. And what you are communicating, what it is that you desire to communicate, is I'm hearing held in how you uphold the conversation of it. And you realize it's all about how I am hearing wrap it. It's all about how I, in a certain way, unwrap it as well. And that is something I want to take my time with. And that's, I'm hearing a conversation to be had in a space that can house both the emotionalism of that conversation and also perhaps the actual financial accommodation, so to speak, the productive, the efficient I'm getting as well, but also just the actual sort of environment, right? So it's like, it's like not just, again, what I'm saying and just saying it, it's how it is that I am delivering it, and perhaps also where it is that I'm delivering it, okay, as a message. So thank you so much, dear Capricorn, for tuning into your video. Love and and light to you. Enjoy this full moon in Libra. Glorious energies illuminating here. Thank you so much for your dear support, your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so very touched by all of you. So thank you for supporting and connecting here on this journey forward for all of us. Thank you so much again for your dear patience with this reading, and I highly recommend you check out your rising, ascendant, or moon signs. Sorry about that. Bandit is shuffling around trying to find his space, his place, his space. And take it as you will. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and I highly recommend you check out your rising, ascendant, or moon sign, as oftentimes those may provide you with further insights into your situation. For example, I resonate a lot with my moon sign, which is Sagittarius, so take it as you will. I also resonate with my rising, ascendant sign. If you don't know your signs and you like to calculate them, you could do so via the link in the bio description box below. And I believe that's about it. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, dear Capricorn. Loving the light to you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.